Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, and it is Wednesday, my droids. Let's read some Star Wars comics. We have 3 issues today I'm looking forward to. Doctor Aphra number 29, Yoda issue number 4, and a brand new series from the High Republic Adventures, Nameless Terror issue number 1. I'm looking forward to that too. But first, Doctor Aphra 29 by Alyssa Wong. On the Edge of Ascendance! This has got to be the penultimate issue at this point. Maybe even the final part of this arc. I can't imagine how much longer Aphra can survive with the spark inside her like this. Either way, let's see what happens, shall we? Dr. Aphra. Balance. After a grueling possession and a cunning hack, Aphra has regained control of her body and established a tentative truce with the Spark Eternal. True to the mission of the Ascendant and its creator, Miral, the Spark declared its intention to hunt the Sith. Meanwhile, the use of the exploitative Ronan Tag's medical technology left Sana and her team in enormous debt. Sana's team then joined Ronan's Crimson Dawn forces to usurp his Aunt Domina as head of the Tag Corporation. However, Sana betrayed Ronan and extracted a confession of his misdeeds in exchange for Domina erasing her crew's debt. Freed from the Tags, Sana and her allies met with Ko Fon Ferris to discover the whereabouts of Aphra and the Spark. Here we go. Pyre 9, long ago.
So, any luck, Lady Spark?
Guess, Ascendant Record Keeper. Miral, leader of the Ascendant.
Guess, I told you that you don't have to call me that. But you need a grand name befitting the one who carries the Spark Eternal. And you shot down all my other ideas. The Inventor Prime, Hope of our Future, the Living Circuit.
I have a name already. It's Miral.
Yeah, but that's boring. And you told me I could name everything. No one's gonna read our documentation if it doesn't sound mysterious and exciting.
I'm not sure there's much to document yet. I still can't get the Spark Eternal to fully sync with me. Not reliably, anyway. This is so funny, like everything that we've grown to know about the Ascendant through this makes you think that they are a shadowy, mysterious organization and always have been, but like, look at this, just 2 nerds on a cruiser right here. Love it. I still can't get the Spark Eternal to fully sync with me. Not reliably, anyway. I can sort of feel its thoughts, or impulses might be more accurate. The longer I wear the spark, the more natural it feels. It's playful. It wants to communicate. It wants to explore. But I still don't think it has a will of its own. The Force is alive, so I want the spark to be too. Or the closest approximation to alive that we can develop.
And you think he can help us with that, Miral?
I hope so. The Sith Darkseekers have been stepping up their hunts. I think they're mobilizing for a big raid, and we don't stand a chance as we are now. I don't want to lose anyone else.
It's not that I doubt your judgment.
That sure sounds like doubt.
It's just, do we really need to ask a heretic?
Who's the heretic? Probably not someone we know since this is so long ago. Lith, former Ascendant left hand. Wow, guess. Now you're the one who sounds like a Darkseer. She's got the glowing Spark Eternal sigil too. Nice. Look at this. Everyone is wearing a little bit of what Ko Fon Ferris tried to manipulate. There's the gloves. I don't know if that's just might just be a necklace. Pyre 9. Now. Whoa. Home sweet home, huh? These are old lightsaber gouges. Or some kind of energy weapon, anyway. The damage is hundreds of years old, but it's burned into the stone. What is this place?
It is an Ascendant temple, established by a splinter faction who left Barleth to pursue a different form of research. Not that their knowledge spared them.
Okay, this whole body switching thing is messing with my head. Can you not do that?
You're the one who wanted to share custody, Doctor Aphra. I could lock you away in your head again, so don't test me.
Masters, if you are having trouble deciding whose meat body that is, I would like to propose a solution. I could split it straight down the middle. Then you would each have a half. Shut up, 000. Oh, man. Should have stolen Ko's weird magnetic gloves. They'd make it easy to lift this rubble out of the way.
We don't need them.
Nice, BT1. This is a great panel right here. I love it. No, that works. Bodies, lightsaber marks. Like, yeah, something very dark happened here. Oh shit, is that? That's the one from the flashback, the Trandoshan that we just met. The one documenting everything. This isn't just a temple. It's a tomb.
You must feel right at home. You love tomb robbing.
Hey, you can't just take control of my hand like... Bzz, ow! What was that for? Oh. Whoa. Now all the bodies are like glowing. The spark, well, Miral totally just activated some kind of a... like a spark sense, spark vision for her. Void, I'm hallucinating. Great. Exactly what I needed on top of the killer droids and killer artificial intelligence in my life.
You are so dramatic. This is no hallucination. I'm feeding old observational data directly into your brain. I'm showing you what I saw centuries ago.
This looks a lot like the Ascendant Temple underneath the University of Barleth.
Almost exactly so. Illith's group modeled it after the temple they abandoned.
Illith?
Their leader. Dead.
Right. Sith got him.
No. I killed him.
Huh. Well, things clearly spiraled out of hand. It's really cool, actually, the outline, seeing like the decayed skeleton, but then like through the outline what they looked like in their living self. That's great. It's a really cool concept.
Back then. Illith, what is this?
A necessity. No, what did the Klatooinian do to you?
This is wrong, Illith. We don't torture people.
You don't. And technically, we don't either. They're not people. They're Sith. We're at war, Miral. When we founded the Ascendant, you asked me to be your left hand. But I left the Barleth group because I knew you couldn't stomach what needed to be done. Because your mercy would be the death of us. Illith's kind of hardcore. You programmed your spark with the directive to protect its targets. But the Force has two sides, dark and light, in perfect balance. The spark is a toothless simulacrum, I don't know that word, without both.
So you think torture will improve my algorithm?
I think your spark needs teeth, and this is an efficient way to sharpen them. Designate an enemy and teach your spark to hate them. How to defeat them. That they can be defeated. That a spark is a sword as well as a shield. You know, you could have just said, let's weaponize it, and spared us like 5 paragraphs of monologue. Now, yikes. Bloodthirsty little guy. What happened after that?
What do you think?
The Sith came in as like, not necessarily a rescue operation, more of like a vengeance operation?
Sith Darkseekers were hunters. Their entire purpose was to chase down threats to the Sith. Like, for example, a group of Ascendant insurgents who kidnapped and tortured their fellow Darkseekers.
Illith was right about one thing, though. Me. That day, I learned to be a sword as well as a shield. Meanwhile, in the Outer Rim, the fleeting. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't jettison you out the airlock, Ko. No, don't do that.
Because I know where Kira is, and where Aphra's going to be. And if you airlock me, Sana, you'll never find either of them.
Everyone calm down. No one's jettisoning anyone out of any airlocks. Well, I've always wanted to try it. Shut the fuck up.
Kira's got this ancient artifact called a fermata cage. It catches things, holds them in time, preserved like temporal amber. It's incredibly dangerous. I've activated it before and it almost killed me. And I think we can use it to capture the Spark Eternal.
As long as the fermata cage can be used for both. It would be really ironic if you ended up like screwing Kira over by like spending the cage and then it has to be recharged or something after you use it for the spark. What's the catch?
Oh, well, the Emperor and Darth Vader are after it because they think there's an ancient Sith trapped inside.
What?
Hear me out. All of Kira's machinations boil down to one simple fact. She hates the Sith. I overheard the archivist arguing with her once. Kira's planning to lure in Vader and the Emperor with rumors of this false Sith so she can trap them with the fermata cage. If that fails, with the Spark Eternal's help, she'll kill whoever's left standing. My point is, there's going to be a big showdown. I'm one of the only people who knows how to use the fermata cage, and nobody's expecting me to show up. While Kira and the Sith are distracted, we can sneak in, use the cage on the Spark, and get the hell out.
Oh, now you're planning heists?
Don't act like you weren't there the very first time I stole something.
Welcome to the University of Barleth, Archaeology Department, kid. Remember? I've done plenty of heists with Aphra. Now we just need to heist her. It's so crazy, it just might work. Okay, not to be a spoil sport, but there's kind of a huge problem. Last time we confronted the Spark, we got the jump on it, and it still almost killed us. Adding 2 Sith to the mix doesn't exactly simplify things. Deda's right. How are we going to incapacitate the Spark long enough to use the fermata cage? I know how. When we fought the Spark on the Vermilion, I used my electro tattoos to interface with Chelly's. For a moment, our consciousness connected, and she gave me everything she knew about the Spark. I'm not a slicer, but Chelly is, and she showed me what I needed to do. This is gonna be a mess. It always is. Pyre 9, now. And Pyre 9, then. Oh, right, because she's watching it. Oh, this is a mess.
Watch out, Gus! Heed me, Spark. Your purpose is to kill. Your hate is our strength. And strength comes with freedom and life. Yes, you took them all out. That was incredible.
Ha! As I said, it was nothing. Damn.
Elith, no!
Elith, you're gonna be okay, you...
Ha! We both know that's not true, Miro. Don't let the Sith take my spark. Destroy it, or they will use it to destroy you. You must defeat them no matter what it takes. And if you can't now, you must survive until you can. Do you understand? Yeah. Survive, no matter what it takes.
So you stabbed him with this... I'm not sure I understand, but it's okay. I'm sorry, Elith.
You were right. To protect the people I love, I need to be strong, and so does my spark. This fragment, what is it? A piece of Lilith's spark? It will make me whole.
Ah!
Perfectly unbalanced, unconquerable. No virus, no archaeologists. Finally, my head is quiet.
So what happened? Did you take over? Is Aphra gone now?
Come, droids. We have business on a Maxine station. Now nothing stands in our way.
To be continued in Doctor Aphra 30. Alright. They're really dragging this one out, aren't they? Oh, the spark needed to take a life to use the dark side. That's right. That makes sense. I don't think it was a Sith pure blood. I'm pretty sure it was a Klaatuinian. Let's go back and look at him. Oh, you're talking about the one that stabbed him. That does look like a Sith pure blood, doesn't he? Yeah, totally. It's very, very impressive, just like on a biological level, that Dr. Aphra is able to maintain... Like, that her human body can hold the Spark Eternal for this long. Like, I know that, like, in the narrative, they worked out kind of a truce. She hacked her way back in and stuff, but, like, still, her body's being possessed by this organism. And, like, you'd think that that would start taking just a physical toll over time, but, like, she's tough, that it's still going on. And we know from promotional art, like promos and stuff, that eventually Aphra as the Spark and Vader are going to come face to face, and that's just going to be nuts. I can't wait. Yes, Dooku time indeed. Look at him there. Is this confirmed to be? It has to be, right? That has to be Dooku. This smells like a Phil Noto cover. Am I right? Am I right? Oh, yep, there he is. God, his artwork is just gorgeous. And we've got a Wookiee Jedi and a Trandoshan Jedi. That's cool. It's got to be Dooku. I'm doing well, Jake. I hope you're doing well, too. Star Wars. Yoda. Issue number 4, by the way. Check it out. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stitch this and last night's stream together and make it look like it all happened at once. A little bit of movie magic. So, I'm going to pretend like I'm just, like, going into the next one. Alright. And now for Star Wars Yoda, number 4. Looking forward to this. The wise Jedi Master Yoda has lived a long life in service to the greater good of the galaxy. After the rise of the Galactic Empire, he now spends his days on the secluded swamp world Dagobah, awaiting an important visitor and reflecting on his many adventures. Star Wars Yoda. Students of the Force. Part 1. Old Friends. Part 1, okay. Most of the previous issues of Yoda have been self-contained stories. Now we're getting a 2-parter. Luke Ross and Jodie Hauser. Oh, man. The Dream Team. You know we're in for a treat when you see those two names together, because honestly, what was their adaptation that I absolutely loved? It was the first Thrawn novel. The first canon Thrawn novel. They did the graphic novel adaptation. And God, it was just gorgeous. One of my favorites, still. Dagobah. Now. Gorgeous. Yoda. That was a terrible ghostly voice. Master Yoda, we really must talk. Yoda. You wish to see me, Master Yoda? Yes. Coruscant, years ago. Master Dooku, good to see you, it is. And you, Master Yoda. But I suspect you didn't summon me here for mere pleasantries. Indeed. A request I have of you. And what is it my old master wishes of me? Walk with me. Why does this feel rather like I'm about to be scolded for something? Memories of your youth, perhaps. Nice. I love it when extremely old people have banter. I don't know why. It just gets me. About their many adventures, all the years. Many years has it been since you provided instruction at the temple. Join me now, I ask of you. It is a rather unexpected request, Master Yoda. Good for the initiates. Your presence would be. Master Yoda, most of my time is taken up with Jedi Council duties these days, traveling on behalf of the Council, or dealing with the politicians in the Senate. Yes, away with them, you always had. But we are guided by the Force, not the whims of politicians. Oh, it's the tree in the courtyard. Oh man, they're doing us dirty releasing this so soon after Tales of the Jedi. That Dooku episode, the scene where he learns of Qui-Gon's death standing in this spot, it's still raw. Perhaps the best Padawan of your generation, you were. Are you resorting to flattery, Master Yoda? Yes. Besides, I recall getting into more trouble than any other Padawan of my generation. And a valuable perspective this gives you. You have no intention of dropping this, do you, my old master? No. He's driving a hard bargain. Dooku, you must relent. Then instruction I shall provide. For a time, at least. Benefit the students at the academy, yes. But also Dooku. Too often, his thoughts stray from the present. Holy shit. That literally gave me... Oh, man. Lurking over Dooku's shoulder. That is fucking terrifying. I love it. Just the specter of Sidious. Look at that with the eyes. Ugh. Classy. This is a really classy issue. I'm loving this artwork. Also, just like seeing him as a Padawan, seeing him grow up. He found a hairstyle at about 20 years old and just rolled with it his entire life. You got to admire that confidence. Too often, his thoughts stray from the present to the past. Sereno and the family he left behind. I don't think this is Yoda talking. The grammar doesn't line up, so I'm just going to read it. To the past, Sereno and the family he left behind. And to the future, what might happen, what could be. If concerned with the future of the Jedi he is... Oh, now you're doing the Yoda thing. Come on. Then help shape it. He shall. Awesome. Look at these Padawans. We've got a Trandoshan, a Wookiee, a couple of humans. I don't know what you are, sir, but you've got a beard already? You're quite developed for a Padawan. Mm-hmm. A Trandoshan initiate, fighting alongside a Wookiee, no less. Yes, that is remarkable. Look at them. Nature versus nurture, right, guys? Raised away from the anger and prejudice of their people, they were. And a formidable group they have become. A guest we have today, initiates. Say hello to Master Dooku. Is that a fucking Tiger Cathar, bro? What? What? Look at this. I know that it's a pretty big deal that we just got a potential pureblood Sith in that previous episode of Doctor Aphra, but look at this. Oh, he looks amazing. New favorite Glep Shido alert, like right now. Oh, he looks great. He's totally a Cathar with the tiger. Oh, I love it. Love it. You're right. He's totally from the issue Dooku's Age of Republic. That's a great catch, Holocron. He's not even new. Hello, Master Dooku. It's totally that, like, universal, when the class is told to say something, there's just, like, this unbridled unenthusiasm in there. Just like, I'm saying what I'm told to. Like, you can hear the shrug, a full-body shrug. That was true when I was in class. Like, it's true nowadays. It'll always be true. Master Dooku is on the Jedi Council. He was once Padawan to Master Yoda himself. Oh, wow. Nice. I do not read too much, Chris. Cursish. Cursish. Nice, like writing in Cursish. Nothing but swear words. If your initiates are currently learning the art of the lightsaber, perhaps a demonstration is in order. A fine idea, Master Dooku. This is gonna be so wizard. Come on, let's get a better view. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being a youngling, not even a Padawan? You're an initiate, and you're out there doing like Form 1, maybe Form 2 instruction with a saber. You don't know which end to hold yet, and then along comes Dooku and Yoda, and they're gonna do a demonstration. I'd be so psyched. Like, no wonder the crowd instantly is like, everyone's ready for this. I hope Yoda whoops his ass. Come on. Come on, Dooku. I mean, I don't know who to root for. And the way Master Dooku countered, but you could tell Master Yoda sensed it coming. Wasn't that amazing? Have you ever seen dueling like that? Sure, you'll be better than both the Jedi Masters. You'll only need 800 years to catch up. Is Master Dooku really that old? No, Master Yoda is. If Master Dooku was his Padawan, he's probably more like 700. Strong in the Force you remain, my old apprentice. Okay, that's some bullshit. The initiates don't even have to clean up after themselves? No. Yoda, I'm sorry, bro. You got terrible classroom management. They should be putting their own sabers and helmets away at the end of class. How else you gonna teach these little guys discipline, man?
As do you, my former master.
The initiates. Your impressions?
Still quite young, of course, but a promising lot. The Wookiee in particular has impressive form already, from what I saw.
Young Kursish. Very dedicated, he is. Driven. Perhaps too much so. Oh? But good friends, he has. Remind me of you and Cypher Diaz, they do. Ouch.
Yes, well, that was a long time ago. Do you, by chance, know how Cypher Diaz is doing?
Traveling with his old master. Spends much time he spends, lost in his visions of the future. A difficult path he has been given.
Perhaps the Council should reassess. Determine what the Force seeks to tell us through Cypher Diaz.
Possibilities the Force shows us, not certainties. Rushing to action out of a fear leads a Jedi astray.
And yet Jedi are meant to serve as the light in the galaxy. Wouldn't we be most effective if we knew where that light was most needed?
It's like the closest they come to having like an argument. They're very civilized. The way he blocked, it was so fast. Kursish, what is your deal right now? Sorry. We can talk elsewhere. Master Yoda must have been at least 2 steps ahead. Poor guy. Oh, shit. Oh, there's... Oh, okay. There's a lot happening here. Was he rescued from a Trandoshan purge? Or just like... Obviously, he witnessed a lot of this stuff happen on Kashyyyk, but what led him to the Jedi Temple? How did he end up there, you know? Meanwhile, in the Jedi archives. This is a poignant frame, actually. Dooku sitting there surrounded by the busts of the lost, I don't know, 13 at this point? Eventually the lost 20, of which he will be joining.
Initiate Kursish, was it? Is something wrong? You didn't disturb me, but I should point out you also haven't answered my question. What is troubling you, young Wookiee? A vision.
Okay, that wasn't a memory. That was... I understand.
You've had them before. You're first. Good. That is good.
I'm like, what?
The Jedi often do not look kindly on such visions, even less on those who choose to act on them. Many would tell you you are likely to be led astray by focusing on potential events.
Look at him, he does look very troubled back here now.
Whatever it is in the Force has shown you, I would suggest you tell no one for now.
Damn, Dooku, you're kind of like isolating him, though, making him bottle it up.
Not even Master Yoda.
We know that Sidious is already looming in Dooku's life, so is he, like, trying to put his seeds in this kid? I don't like it. To be continued. This one's really got me. Yes, this one's really got me hooked. I'm glad that Yoda, even though it seemed like all the stories were going to be self-contained, is starting to give us, like, longer narratives. Like, this is a two-parter. I dig it. Sifo Dyas's master was Terra Sanube. R.I.P. He makes a great amber decoration, though, if you have a underwater fortress. Great decor. All right. And we've got one more. The High Republic Adventures, brand new, issue number 1 of 4, The Nameless Terror. It's got to be about the Leveler, right? The Leveler, Nameless Terror. It's got to be the Leveler, and this has got to be like Jeddah, the Battle of Jeddah, I'm assuming. The Path of the Open Hand had to come and mess it up for everybody. This one's going to be good. I've been looking forward to this. Yeah, Napcakes, it's High Republic time. Let's go.
Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures. The Nameless Terror, number 1.
Oh, wait, I can't hum that. I'm going to get demonetized. Shit. Okay, timeline.
Star Wars, The High Republic, Quest of the Jedi. It is a time of great exploration. In an effort to unite the galaxy, the Chancellors of the Republic, working alongside the courageous and wise Jedi Knights, have dispatched dozens of Pathfinder teams into the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. But it is also a time of great uncertainty. Communications is unreliable, and tall tales of mysterious planets and monstrous creatures abound. Prospectors and pirates roam the frontier, and the worlds of Irem and Aerono are locked in a forever war. And now on the far-off planet of Dalna, a new threat to the galaxy is beginning to emerge.
Oh, okay, we're not on Jeddah at all. We're going to Dalna. I'm sure the Path of the Open Hand is all twisted up in this because we know that they are currently manipulating the events of Irem and Aerono. Let's go.
Chapter 1, Stranded.
Now, the Outer Rim. Ty? Ty? What is it, Chloe? Don't you ever get lonely out here, rushing from planet to planet, hunting monsters? You never seem to find time to meet new people. I thought you might have teamed up with that handsome young Jedi you met on Velo. You worked so well together. That handsome young Jedi is a mess. The further away we are from him, the better. Trust me. Where are we going, anyway? Take your pick. The choices are manifold. In fact, there are too many job offers to keep track of. With all the stories going around the galaxy about these so-called Nameless, people are getting jumpy. They're seeing monsters everywhere. You know, I've heard that name before. There was a nursery rhyme that old... Oh man, I've been hit with this one before. Vidyarvrikt. That's right. There was a nursery rhyme that old Vidyarvrikt used to sing to us when we were younglings. Shri Karai Karai. And there was a story Master Sababa once told me about his master, Corran Solstice, from back when Corran was still a Padawan. Then, over a century earlier. That's right, because Bith do live a long time. In those days, the galactic frontier was a wild place, and teams of Pathfinders, Jedi and Republic explorers, ventured out to make contact with distant worlds. No one would blame you, Rock, after what happened on Gloam. I think about them every day, Zenith. Those we lost. Malik, he was a promising student, yes. Losing a Padawan is a terrible blow. Malik is one with the Force now. You did everything you could. Did I? Take the time you need. The frontier will still be here when you're ready. Arr! Arr! That's the proximity alarm. Sula! Paco! Whoa! Steady, Padawan. Steady. Corran! Evasive action, now!
What happened?
Koran, it just appeared out of nowhere. Phew. As if it had somehow fallen right out of hyperspace. Damn. This is not going to go well. Wherever they came from, they appear to be in trouble.
See if we can raise them on the comms. Broadcasting now. This is the Republic Pathfinder vessel Witherbloom. Do you require assistance?
I think we could take that as a no.
They're coming about for another attack. Unidentified vessel, stand down or we will be forced to take defensive measures. I don't think they're listening.
Body booped up. I know, X5, but there's very little a medic and a droid can do to help right now. The others have got this. It's no use. They're still coming about to fire.
Koran, target their weapon systems. Let's see if we can't disable them.
Yes, Master Tarl.
Fire!
Oh, we're seeing inside their ship, too.
Ah!
He did not like that.
They've engaged their thrusters. They're coming straight at us. Move!
There's no time! Oh, shit. I mean, we know that this is a maneuver. People actually pull this shit. The Hammerhead Corvettes did it in Rogue One, you know? To say nothing of the Holdo maneuver.
Koran, report!
The engines aren't responding. There's nothing we can do. Arr, arr. We're going down. Oh no, you lost one of your dragon eggs. Oh, fuck. You just cracked the dark crystal and now there's going to be like Skeksis and Mystics. The Urskeks are gone.
Brace yourselves!
No, 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 no!
The Force is with us.
Damn, that is a hard landing. Look at it. Look at that ship. Just like a smoky ruin. I wonder how long, like, the rock crater behind it is. Like, half a mile. Ugh. Spires of Coruscant. That hurt. Come on, come on. Open. Zenith? Master Tarl?
Don't move. Don't try to move. We'll get you out of here. You're gonna be fine.
Master Zenith? Koran. Good. Help me with this. Master Tarl is in good hands. The best thing we can do is find a way out of this wreck. The hatch is buckled shut. Help me open it. Yes, Master. Clear your mind, Koran. I can't.
She's going to blow. The power regulator is going haywire. The coolant systems are missing.
I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. We need to get out of here now. The coolant systems are missing? That doesn't sound like something that happens when you get crashed into. That sounds like direct sabotage. Is someone in the Pathfinder team secretly working with the Path right now?
Is the atmosphere out here even breathable?
I don't know, but it's about to get a lot less breathable in here. Koran, I can do it. In the nick of time. If they'd waited any longer. Oh, good. The little seeker droid got out, too.
Well, I guess that answers your question, Rock. The air's fine. But it's about the only thing going in our favor right now. Ambar.
She needs medical attention.
What do you require?
My supplies. My surgical lab. The equipment was on that ship. Me and X5 will do what we can, but we'll need proper medical supplies, and soon. This isn't good, Rock. Not good at all. Come on, let's see if there's anything salvageable in the wreckage that could help Master Tarl. There. I've done everything I can, but she's badly hurt. She needs urgent treatment. We must find help.
We don't even know if this rock is inhabited, and help could be days away. Anything?
No, nothing. It's cinders and ash. It's all gone. It's good we got out when we did. We may not be the only people in need of help. There is another possibility.
Surely you can't mean the other ship. They're hostile. Some of them might have survived.
They might have the medical supplies we need. Koron's right. We don't have a choice. If we're gonna survive, we're going to save Zenith. We have to try.
We already know they're hostile. Then we know what sort of welcome to expect. And we'll be ready for whatever is waiting for us.
Except we don't know what the repercussions are going to be of your little dark crystal adventure over here that you've unwittingly unleashed on this world. Oh god. Is that the Nameless? No way. Is this... Is it like a leveler egg? What the fuck? Crack. So, the crystal that fell out of the other ship was an egg? Precisely. And it had hatched? Oh yes. So, what was it? And who were the people that had fired on the Pathfinder's ship? They didn't know yet. But you can take it from me. Whatever it was that had emerged from that egg was very, very hungry.
What a mess. There could be survivors. We must be on our guard. We still don't know who they are or why they opened fire on us. We can't just wander down there and expect them to hand over supplies.
Then we try again to show them we mean no harm. If they have any medical supplies, they're probably close to the common area mid-ship, or the bridge. Then we'll split up. 2 teams. I'll take the bridge.
Sorry, that was Rock.
Then we split up. 2 teams. I'll take the bridge.
Koron, go with Rock. But Master, I'll be fine. Paco, Ambar, X5, you're with me.
Well, lad, time to do what we Jedi do best.
Meditate.
What are they teaching you at the temple these days? No, Koron. Adventure.
Koron the moron out here.
Is there a way in? Beep, 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 boop. No, I don't think climbing over the wreck is a good idea either, X5. Let's see if the airlock is still intact. Tread carefully. Something doesn't feel right about this. Look, the airlock is open. Here, take Master Tarl. Paco, blaster ready.
3 dead. Could it have happened in the crash?
No, they've been mauled, as if by a beast. And the airlock was cycled open. That could only have happened after the crash. Something came for them as they tried to leave their ship.
Something?
Something hungry. Sula, you sound worried. Something isn't right here. It's like the Force is trying to warn me away. Come on, let's take a look. I'm a Jedi, and the Force is telling me not to go in there. Let's go in there. Let's take a look. This is great. This is such like horror movie premise. It's how it always starts, you know. Come on, let's take a look. And be sure to cycle the airlock shut behind us. Trapping yourself in there with the Nameless Terror. I just hope Rock and Koron have their wits about them. The power's out in this section. The systems are all down.
Not all of them. Look, there's a faint light flickering ahead. The emergency systems are trying to come online.
Tink, tink, tink.
Come on, let's try to find the bridge.
Master.
Rock. Call me Rock.
Rock, you've been, stranded like this before, haven't you?
More times than I care to admit. Life out here on the frontier can be challenging. But it's gonna be okay, lad.
Can I ask you something, Rock?
I have a feeling you're going to anyway.
You never talk about your Padawan. What happened?
I didn't. Malik is one with the Force now, Koron. Back on Gloam, things were...
Clang!
Someone's still here. We better take a look. Keep your guard up. Her breathing is growing shallow. We're going to lose her if we keep on moving her around like this. Then we find somewhere to set her down.
In here. It looks like a storage area or cargo bay of some kind. Oh.
Paco, X5, stay with them.
You're leaving us alone?
That's just it, Paco. I don't think we are alone. Dun dun dun. Ding, ding.
Oh, shit. Blast fire. Is it a double page? Yeah, it is. Ooh, it's a sexy one, too. Look at this. Stand down. Oh, it's a Rhodian, a human, and a dude who's just been, like, lifted. That's a Wilhelm scream right there, for sure. Ooh. Shunk. I said down.
It's a miracle this place is still intact.
Intact is generous. This ship looks like it hasn't been... This ship looks like it should have been condemned to be the scrappers years ago. No wonder they had trouble coming out of hyperspace. There's some residual power. We could try to reroute it and broadcast a distress signal. Rock?
I'm sorry. It's just... something's wrong. Everything feels clouded.
I feel it too. A horrible emptiness. A hunger. Somewhere outside the ship. Clang.
Koron, look out!
What?
Die, Jedi!
Nice. Totally from the path. The path of the open hand. What are you even doing out here? Protecting the galaxy from people like you. Those who would bend the living force to their own ends.
Those who would...
No.
Thud.
Based on the horrified looks on their faces, I think we are facing a nameless terror right now. Oh, and they're running.
Thud. Sula! What are you doing?
Beep, 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 beep.
I know, X5, but we'd promised we'd keep watch here.
Oh! Zenith! Master Tarl!
What is it?
I don't know. She's still unconscious. She just started thrashing when the thudding started. It's because there are AoE psychic attacks being just, like, leveled through the building right now. Leveled through the building right now. But I don't think it has anything to do with her injuries. I'm sorry. This whole time, I assumed that Master Tarl was a Bith. Is she a Dracelian? I think she's a Dracelian. I'm so sorry for assuming. Yeah, your head's not nearly big enough. You're not a Bith. I'm an idiot. You're a Dracelian. The hunger. Such hunger. Ah! End of chapter 1. No! Come on! What a tease. What a tease. The Nameless Terror is not even in Nameless Terror, issue number 1. And I'm okay with that. You know what? They're really like doing a good suspenseful build-up, and this is always how like the horrifying stories always go. Yeah, Napcakes, that's it. That's all we get until April. But it's not like March is going to be a light month for Star Wars fans by any means. So I think April's going to be here before you know it, quite honestly. This was great. Nameless Terror has me hooked. I can't wait to see what happens next. I like the characters that we've got. I like the fact that we've been given enough context outside of this through the High Republic stories to know what these guys are in for. You know, like it's cool because the High Republic is still, to me at least, a fairly new property within Star Wars, but enough of it's out there. We're multiple phases in the novels. There's so many comics that we've finally created a situation where we, the audience, know more than the characters about what's happening. And we've spent a long time learning things for the first time alongside the characters because it's a brand new era. But now we kind of like know our way around. We know we know what things are, who the organizations are, what the main historical events are for the most part, at least up to a certain point. So they're able to kind of play smug with it a bit more and be like, oh yeah, you know what's about to happen because you know what that is, or you know who these guys are. And I'm enjoying it. And like the next step is going to be for it to hit the screen with the Acolyte. and that's going to be dope. I have high hopes for the Acolyte. Everything that I've seen so far makes it look dope. There were some leaked set photos not too long ago. Costumes are solid. Like, oh yeah, I'm just hyped about it. This has been a good Comics with Katarn. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this live. I know that it was on a random Thursday. Oh well. If you didn't catch the stream or the one yesterday, you'll be able to catch the replay right here on YouTube pretty soon. Thank you so much for watching. That's all we got for Comics with Katarn this week. We will be back next week with another, I think we got 3 issues, so we'll have that to look forward to. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.